What up, everybody? It's the Southern Wrath. Give me another little take on what I think is going on with the Backrooms. Just to give a little quick explanation of what I think is happening with like this tape and what's going on with the walls, which I know everybody knows what's going on with the tape. I'm just saying. I'm gonna see if I can go to the Async video. But there's an Async video where they put the tape down and they put it down a hallway, and then it switched, like it multiplied, okay, into other pieces. All right, now I think I figured out why that was able to happen. What I'm thinking is you see how they're doing this wall? It's not completely sealed. Okay, so if you were to go above or below it or whatever, and there was a hole, you'd be able to see past it. Okay, so it's not completely solid. When they put that stripe down the hallway, it was still so much of a solid, complete form that it was able to make multiples of them. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so that would explain this right here. Okay, it's because you still see past it. Now if you look into the room and everything, this is like actually in the back rooms. Okay, and this right here, they're coming out of the back rooms into whatever one of these rooms are. Okay, in this one. All right, so that's what I'm kind of wondering, if oh, come on. I'm wondering if, where's the latest one? I think it's this one. Yeah, I believe so. Okay, so this is where they come to the hallway. You see how they've multiplied, right? Okay, but that's because it's a solid piece. You see what I'm saying? They put the tape down the center, but it's still a completely solid piece, so it was able to manipulate it. Okay, even when you see those the bars, you know, the walls that they make with the bars, they don't multiply those because you can still see past it, just like with that window. I'm wondering if that has something to do with it, and it's just, again, it's just a guess. I'm wondering if that's that's what happened with that. And what also is kind of weird, a question I have is this inside of, hold on, let's see, is that inside of the back rooms? Or is it some kind of, oh good God, I hate these commercials. Sorry, my computer's acting up again. I have to do this through my TV. Oh, come on. Yeah. Oh, good God, another one. That's actually a really good movie, The Northman. Y'all should see that. It's actually really good. Come on. Oh, God. Yeah. Pride Month, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so. Okay. This, oh shit. I can't believe I just did that. Is this in the back rooms or not? Because it seems like it is. Okay? And again, the only reason why it hasn't changed anything is because it has a window that you can still see through it. You can still see, you would be able to see it change, in other words. Okay? And I'm wondering if this is another place that's under constant watch. Okay? kind of like SCP, they're going to have certain certain operating procedures, I guess. All right, with certain things. But there's oh God, there was another thing that I wanted to point out. In the latest video, okay, when the hallway, when they have the, the tape on the hallway and everything, and it multiplies and stuff. Okay. Here. Okay. So when they find that guy and they're talking to him, okay, I'm thinking that Async and whatever it is in Kane Pixels, okay, I don't exactly think they're like a government-run organization. I think it was just like some kind of research and development, lab that they just kind of like fell upon this, or they found it out, And the only reason why I say that is because the way that the guys in the hazmat suits, they talk to the guy that they found inside of the Backrooms. Like, they're being really honest with him. Like, we don't really even know what this place is. That's what he says. So it's kind of cool, because in my other video I was saying, what if like Async and these researchers start working with the people who they find in the Backrooms, because these people kind of, they have experience of being in it. They have experience being in it. And so if they've gone through different things, they've seen different things, different manipulations like this is kind of, this is starting to get into like the function of what the Backrooms can do. And this is actually kind of interesting, because it kind of poses the question, like, if they'd have done this but not had the tape all like together, like there'd be parts it's not there. It's not a complete piece if it would have done that. And that's what I'm saying, like different little variations, you could get something to work, but if you did something like this, it would just manipulate it. It would multiply it and make it confusing again. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I've gotten so far. I know these are just like little things, but this dude right here, okay, the old guy, all right, that dude. Okay, look at his picture and look at him now, right? I don't know if you can, oh, come on. Really? Okay, look at his picture on his ID, right? And look at him now. Okay? He kind of looks way different. Doesn't he look like he's kind of the same age? Okay? But he looks like he weighs more here, and he weighs like a lot less. So this is, I know this is going to sound crazy. Okay, this is going to sound really weird. I'm wondering if this guy helped create the Backrooms, right? And I'm wondering if this guy is the first person that went into the Backrooms and came out. I'm wondering if the Backrooms is not only like a multi-dimensional like place, but it also it takes you into different places into the realm. All right, like the exits, they're like in mid-air, and you basically fall to your death if you exit it. You see what I'm saying? So there are exits. It's just they're all crazy. I think this guy entered when it first created, and he had been in for a long time. Okay, and somehow he got out. So now he's out trying to help them find other people and also himself in the Backrooms. I'm wondering if the Backrooms like can take you to different places in time. Like it can kind of loop you. You see what I'm saying? Because this guy and another guy are watching some of the videos. Okay, and the other guy that looks all scared and stuff, he's like, what the hell is that? And he's looking at it all like, I know what all this is. Like he knows what it is. So again, this is completely off the top of my head. I have nothing to back any of that up. I'm just saying it's weird. It looks to me like this guy knows a lot of what's going on. Or maybe this guy's been in it for a while. And we don't really know how long it's been going on. I'm wondering if this series, the Kane Pixels, is a view from now and what's going on. Okay, and they're looking back into the past. Async, I think they're more connected with the now is back then. You see what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. But yeah, I'm wondering about this guy. And in Kane Pixels, their base, it kind of seems like they're starting to go against him. They don't want him working there or something. Like the guy on the phone, the black guy on the phone, like it just seems like he's the evaluator and he's the one that has to say if everything is going along to plan. Which again is weird. I don't think these guys are with the government. Like I really think they're like their own research and development, organization. And it's really weird because I see a lot of Async and Kane Pixels. It's like they don't work together, but they have a lot of their stuff. So I don't know. I think they might communicate with each other enough to where they're not making a story that goes completely against each other's story. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I think they're working together or anything like that. But there's a lot of similarities. But it's just, like I said, it's just an idea. Again, if that's not what it is, I think it would be really interesting to put that into the story. And I think it would be really cohesive for both Async and Kane Pixels. Like I really think everybody could work on that. And I think people can really start, getting into more of the lore and where it's going to go in the future. Not really with just new entities that are just kind of wacky sometimes, like the Smilers and stuff. Like, come on. Like the Siren Head ones, they're pretty... I can see that. I can see that because it's something like in everybody's kind of subconscious that have played games. And this really kind of seems like... I don't know. That's my theory is I think they're in a simulation. And they're finding out they're in a simulation by finding out what's going on with the Backrooms. I think they were trying to make a multi-dimensional space for space, because they're running out of space of this or whatever. But I think through that they found out that they're in a simulation. That they are a simulation. And that's what's happening with the Backrooms. Is they found a way to break the barrier from their simulation, and they're becoming more self-aware. Basically, is what's happening. But again, that's just a theory. Let me know what you think. If you know any more about any of this stuff, I know that there are some unlisted videos that I haven't seen. I've had to go around and kind of look to see. But so far it hasn't really been anything new. And it hasn't really put anything more to the story. So I just haven't really talked about that. But I just wanted to say this, that's what I think this room is. Okay, and I think that's why it functions that way, is because you can still see through it. And as you can tell, they have all these cameras up all the time. So as long as there's something that's being observed, it won't change. Or at least this space, it won't change. At least that's my theory on it so far. But let me know what you think. Let me know if that's why you think they make those cages, with the bars. And sometimes they'll close up the wall and there'll be those little gaps. Because if you don't do that, it'll change. It'll change it. So, yeah. Just let me know what you think. I was just thinking about that. Again, I've been kind of busy. I just want to have a little bit of fun real quick. And hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, let me know what your theories are. If you like Backrooms, if you hate them. if it annoys you or whatever. Let me know where you think it might go, where you think it should go, where it would make sense, where it wouldn't make any sense. But yeah, just hit me up. I'm back. Haven't really gone anywhere, but I'm just saying it's been a while, and I just want to let everybody know I haven't forgotten y'all. I've been really busy. You know me, working and taking care of family first is important. So yeah, I'll be doing some more coming up real soon, and have peace and be safe. Latest.